What's up, y'all? It's actually been a while since I've used my computer, but I'm actually gonna give y'all basically some tips on basically how to roller skate and or ice skate, and then afterwards I'll probably give y'all a little bit of a story about my experience with ice and roller skating. But first, I want to see what the internet has to say about roller skating. I literally have it. I literally have it looked up or searched up all right here, and I clicked on every single one of them, or almost every single one of them. But they all consist of videos, and I don't want to play them because it's copyright, and I don't want to do that. So yeah, all of them are pretty much videos. Hold on, let me turn on my light so that way y'all can. There we go. Y'all can see me better now. So basically, all this basically consists of videos. So basically, all of these, I clicked on every single one of them. Like, for example, this one right here, that's a video. How do you skate backwards? That's also a video. So mostly all those are consists of videos. But I'm trying to see. Oh, okay. Is it normal to fall on roller skates? If you're learning how to roller skate, there are two things you need to know. You will fall down. It's inevitable. So get used to it. Oh. Is biking or rollerblading better? Well, rollerblading. Huh. Well, obviously, skating and ice skating, roller skating, rollerblading, and all those particular, because actually they're actual sports that you can do, and it's actually good exercise. How can I practice skating at home? Well, you obviously can't do that because your home's not built for that. But if your home is somehow built for skating, it says there are only 7 tips on how to do that. But right here, it only lists 5. Do some balance board, so basically practicing your balance. Practice using things at home. So basically something that you need to basically keep your balance. Do some resistance and coordination activities. Eat what you need. Watch skateboarding. Oh, wait. Wait, that's skateboarding. I meant roller skating. Can you teach yourself to roller skate? Hell yeah, you can teach yourself how to roller skate. It basically says that you can teach yourself how to roller skate if you are good at skating. My throat's just itchy. But yeah, you can actually teach yourself how to roller skate. But make sure that your child can walk and run comfortably. So yeah, so you can obviously teach yourself how to roller skate. How long does it take for a person to learn how to roller skate? Well, in general, it takes about 2 to 3 hours just to learn how to roller skate. But it obviously really shouldn't take you that long, really. Because as long as you really pay attention to what they tell you, then it probably might not take you an hour or two to learn how to skate. It can possibly take you at least maybe under an hour, maybe a half an hour, probably. Can you lose weight by roller skating? Yes, you do. In fact, an hour of inline skating can burn up to 600 calories. So that's actually not too bad at all. As a cardiovascular activity, so roller skating is actually a cardiovascular activity. It's also a type of workout that you can do. It can also get your heart in shape. 30 minutes of roller skating can raise your heart rate to 148 beats per minute, resulting in weight loss and a reduced risk of weight-related aliments. I don't know how to say that damn word. Like heart disease and diabetes. So basically, roller skating can actually reduce the risk of getting heart disease and diabetes. Pretty much. I'm actually literally supposed to either tell y'all how to roller skate, but if I can remember about the video that I watched most recently, and they said something about making sure that you don't focus on walking, because all I know is that you cannot try to walk if you're trying to roller skate, because if you're trying to walk normally and you have roller skates on, then yeah, that's not going to work out. And plus, you also need to have your arms out, stretched out like this, or out in front of you like that, so that way you can somehow keep your balance. I heard that you need to somewhat have your knees bent, so that way it can somehow maybe keep you stable, so that way it's not like you're wobbling side. So it's not like you're wobbling side to side or back and forth. It basically says, how do you fall when roller skating? That's also a video. I always thought that the proper way to fall is by somehow just making sure you land on your bottom. So you basically can't land anywhere else on your body, like your arm or your knee, because that's going to hurt really bad. I think that you would always need to land on your bottom, because that's somehow the fattest part of your body. So I guess falling on your bottom is the proper way to fall. And basically how to get up after falling is that while you're on your bottom, try to maybe get on your knees like this, and then put your leg up like that, and then get up. I think that's how the proper way to get up. But the proper way to fall is by landing on your bottom, and by getting up is by doing what I just showed y'all. And it actually really isn't that hard, really. But they did say that roller skating does take practice, as always, especially ice skating too. I think ice skating has the same tactics and the same maneuvers as roller skating, but the only difference is that you're skating on ice, and plus your skates have blades. So instead of wheels, they got blades. So, but it's still skating nonetheless. So I just looked up how to roller skate, but how about ice skate? How to ice skate? How do beginners skate on ice? That's a video. Can I teach myself to ice skate? You may ask yourself, can you learn to ice skate on your own? In short, yes, you can learn to ice skate on your own. You will, however, have a limit of how much you can learn. The rate at which you progress will be slower than if you had lessons or coaching. So, I think that really ties in also to roller skating, because if you was to teach yourself how to roller skate or ice skate, you probably literally won't learn as much as you would learn if you had coaching or lessons taught to you. So yeah, this can also tie into roller skating. You can definitely teach yourself how to roller and ice skate, but you would have a limit on how much you can learn or do, because at that particular rate, it will be a bit more slower than when you have actual lessons taught to you or if you was coached how to do it. So, but at the same time, if you don't want no one to help you learn how to ice skate or roller skate, then you can teach yourself, but like I said, you probably might not learn as much. So, is it hard to ice skate? Learning to ice skate is hard, but it is not impossible for an average person. Balancing is what people find very hard in ice skating because of the thin blades. Same thing with roller skating, because you got the four wheel blades and you got the single wheel blades. Um, and yeah, when it comes to when it comes to those particular type of skates, they do tend to be completely difficult to maneuver or be stable on because they're thin. And like I said, not just ice skates but roller skates too. So so that's why if you're literally learning how to roller skate, then you would need the four wheel type skates. And if you was learning how to ice skate, then I can't see any ice skates that would have like two blades instead of one thin blade. But learning how to basically keep your balance is basically just maybe holding on to something, or maybe have someone hold on to you, so that way until you start to improve or get the hang of balancing, you might be able to balance yourself. So it means, like I said earlier, to making sure that you keep your balance, make sure you either have your arms out in front or the sides. That way you can somehow keep your balance and be stable. So that's what they're saying right here. Balancing is what people find hard in ice skating. Also, roller skating too. It is very hard in the beginning, but after a few weeks of practice and after learning to keep your balance, it becomes pretty easy as you pick up the speed. Pretty much. So they're saying that the more practice that you get, especially when it comes to keeping your balance, it actually becomes a lot more easy and simple as you pick up the pace. And it's actually not too bad at all. So is it easy to do ice skating? That ties into that previous question I just looked up. Ice skating is difficult, but takes years of practice. Obviously not. It should not take years. Well, I guess for some people it might take years. For others, it might take at least like a good few weeks, maybe a month or so. While you may feel overwhelmed at first, practice a few times a week, you'll eventually get the hang of figure skating. It's hard to judge your own technique as you cannot observe yourself, so you obviously can't watch yourself do it. Can you lose weight by ice skating? By learning to engage your muscles to stay standing, you're not only toning them but also improving your control over your body and your endurance. Ice skating will burn up to 200 calories per hour, making it a great way to lose or maintain weight when combined with a healthy diet. Yeah, so ice skating it's also a nice workout for you to do. I'm pretty sure ice skating is also a cardiovascular activity. So, cardiovascular, which basically just has you moving, that's also what ice skating is. Same thing with roller skating. So yeah, it says it burns up to 200 calories per hour, while roller skating burns up to 600 calories. Probably not by hour, but yeah, that's actually really interesting. Is ice skating expensive? Oh, yeah, ice skating is actually not ice skating is actually really expensive. Like if you was to think about Olympics or sports events like that, ice skating is not cheap. They're literally saying it's really not cheap. So, how much are how much? Oh wait, how much to rent ice skates? Skate rentals are available for $5 per pair per session. Skates can be rented upon arrival at each public skate or skating lesson session. Rental skates do not need to be reserved or paid for ahead of time. To rent ice, oh yeah. All right. So basically, if you was to go ice or roller skating, they'll actually give you the opportunity to rent out some skates, or you can just simply bring your own. If you was to own any ice or roller skates, how much do ice skates cost? Whoa, $150. So yeah, they are actually not cheap. How much are roller skates? Oh, that's not too bad. Prices range from $30 to $100. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. Ice skates are way more expensive than roller skates. But if I literally had to choose between ice skating and or roller skating, it would have to be roller skating because you can choose what type of skates you want. If you want the single wheel type skates, or if you want the four wheel skates. Skates. I said skates. So it's basically these. These are the four wheel skates. So those are the type of skates you can potentially use as a beginner. And then once you feel like you can keep your balance, you can move on to the single wheel type skates. So yeah, so the single wheel roller skates. So I just showed y'all the four wheeled skates, and the single wheel skates are like these. Those are the single wheel skates. I said skates again. Skates. I keep saying skates. And then you also got these right here. Those are single wheel skates. So yeah, so I actually recommend roller skating more than ice skating because it really is. Well, like I said, ice skating is actually pretty fun, but at the same time, it takes practice. I haven't been getting much practice when it comes to roller skating and or ice skating, but I'm really thinking about doing it again someday. But yeah, I really do hope that I gave y'all some form of a lesson on how to roller skate and or ice skate. I think it's literally all about you keeping your balance, making sure that you're stable. If you feel like you're about to fall, always land on your bottom. Always get up the right way, like I just showed y'all not too long ago. And the more that you keep doing that, and the more that you somehow teach yourself how to do it, or get someone to teach you that and all, and after a good few weeks, close to a month or so, you're all set. So with my roller skating and ice skating experience, I haven't had too many roller skating experiences. It's just that I can roller skate, but I'm literally like below average when it comes to roller skating. Like, I really need a lot of time. to roller skate. The only times I went roller skating was either at Shavu or at Roller World. So, but those were the fun times, and I'm thinking about actually going back to Roller World someday and actually giving roller skating another go. And maybe I can actually teach myself how to freaking roller skate. Like, I know how to roller skate since I've went there before and went to Shavu a couple of times here and there, but I just haven't taught myself as much other than just keeping my balance and all, but that's pretty much it. So not much roller skating experience there. Ice skating, definitely ice skating, because I've been given a lot of lessons on how to ice skate. I used to go to Frog Pond. I'm pretty sure all of y'all know Frog Pond. I used to go there every Tuesday when I was back in 7th grade. That was literally the best days ever. And then literally at the end of the day, we would always have snacks and stuff before we leave and go on from there. I was actually pretty good at ice skating back then. Surprisingly, I was. I didn't think I would be that good at ice skating, and I actually would like to go ice skating again. I might think about actually getting my own roller and ice skates, so that way I don't have to rent any roller skates or ice skates whenever I go to visit these places. But yeah, I did a lot of ice skating. I only remember one painful time while I was ice skating. I was obviously in the middle of just skating around the ice. It was cool. I think some of my friends noticed it, but I felt like I was literally about to fall because I don't know if I was going either too fast or I wasn't keeping myself stable enough. But I was young at the time, so I probably did not know. But I was literally supposed to land on my behind on the ice, but instead I literally fell backwards and literally bumped the back of my head on the ice extremely hard, and that literally hurted like shit. It really did. It really did. That was the only painful time I ever had when I was ice skating. But I was fine. I got back up, but I felt like I had a headache afterwards. I don't know if I sat down and took a break from that. I think I did, but I can't remember. That was a long ass time ago, but that was kind of embarrassing because a few of my friends was watching that. Not watching, saw it, so it was a little humiliating. But like I said, I didn't think much of it. So, but that was literally the only time I ever fell. The other times I fell, it was literally either on my bottom or somewhat on my side, which didn't hurt at all. But they would always tell you to always land on your bottom because, like I said, it's the most fattest part of your body. But that's my roller skating and my ice skating experience. Like I said, there wasn't really much to tell y'all about my roller skating experience. It's just that I went to Roller World, I went to Shavu. I roller skated, but I wasn't doing it as good. I wasn't keeping my balance all that well. So not much experience, but I'm going to definitely try to get back into it so that way I can potentially get good at it. Because like I said, no one's perfect. So like I said, you can do the best that you can. You can be a pro skater, or you can be an average skater, or a below average skater. With roller skating, I'm below average. With ice skating, I'm about average or just above average, but I'm not that good at ice skating. But I know I'm at least above average, but I know I would still need, a few more a few more techniques here and there, but after that I should be all set. But yeah, that's really all I got for y'all tonight. Obviously some lessons on how to teach y'all how to skate, even though I couldn't really physically show y'all because like I tried to do, most of the information that I looked up on that Google site, or basically on Google, all of those consist of videos and how-tos on how to roller skate and or ice skate, and I obviously couldn't show those videos because that would have been copyright. So, but at least I told y'all what I've been told about how to roller skate and or ice skate. It's all about just keeping your balance, and if you're about to fall, always land on your butt, and always just keep on trying, and once you get the hang of it, you should be all set. You would literally make either little to no mistakes at all. But they did say that when it comes to roller skating and or ice skating, you are always going to fall. Whether you're a pro at skating in general or not, your ass is still going to fall. That's just it. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all tonight. Hopefully this was helpful for some of y'all. If not, then it's alright. I ain't bugging about it. Y'all can look it up on Google like I just did, or look it up on YouTube. They can literally give y'all all the help and the lessons that y'all need to learn how to roller skate and ice skate. I'm pretty sure they actually are the same thing. It's just that you're just using different skates in different types of settings. Roller skating, it can be on a floor or on the street or on the sidewalk, while roller blades or ice skates, they are used on ice. So I'm pretty sure they're going to give you different lessons on both. But I do believe that they could use the same maneuvers or same tactics or whatever the hell the case is. But whatever they're going to teach y'all, just go right ahead and take a look at it and go from there. And I literally just looked up how much roller skates and ice skates are. Ice skates are literally $150, close to $200. That's pretty pricey. And roller skates, they are literally $30 to $100, which actually isn't bad at all. So I would recommend starting with ice skating. Do not start with ice skating, because I know ice skating is a bit more difficult than roller skating. At least in my opinion it is. But well, even though I did say that I was doing a whole lot better with ice skating than roller skating, but I still wouldn't recommend starting with ice skating first and then doing roller skating afterwards. Like, I think it just wouldn't make sense or sound right, but I don't freaking know. Whatever the hell y'all want to start with, just go right ahead. It's all about just keeping your balance and doing this, doing that, or whatever they tell you to do. Keep doing it, keep listening to it, and you'll get there. And they're always going to tell you to wear protective gear too, so that way you don't really injure yourself. Obviously, roller skating does involve you wearing like a helmet, shoulder pads, something that you wear on your elbows, I think, knee pads, obviously. And when it comes to ice skating, I don't know what they have you wear, but I don't know. But yeah, that's definitely all I got for y'all tonight. So hopefully this was helpful in any way. If it was, make sure y'all like this video up, subscribe if any of y'all are new.
And I'll see y'all in the next one. All right.